After passing on Trumaine, Edmunds and Derwin to take Da'Ron Payne in the first round, it appeared as though the Redskins were prepared to walk away from Derrius Guice when they traded the 44th pick and, effectively, swap Cravens for the 59th and 74th picks from the 49ers. Not many people outside of NFL war rooms were expecting that Guice would continue his surprising slide to be available when that 59th pick came round. But he did, and he was. Derrius Guice with the 59th pick in the 2018 draft, the Redskins took Derrius Guice, running back from LSU. When it turned out that Guice's slide was due to character concerns stemming from reports that he had an altercation during his visit to Philadelphia, sources say that the Redskin war room erupted in laughter and said that, in that case, it was probably a mistake not taking him with the 13th overall pick around here. Fighting with the Eagles is a good way to earn bonus money. Redskin running backs Guice should now replace Samaje Perine, who replaced Rob Kelly, who replaced Matt Jones, who replaced Alfred Morris as the Redskins' future as the lead running back. Expectations are that he will assume the duties of lining up behind Alex Smith on first down and second. The rest of the Redskin plan at running back may be flexible during the preseason, but there certainly won't be room for all the running backs the team has under contract. After Guice and Thompson, the depth chart probably looks something like, the team should have plenty of training camp depth, but, absent serious injury in the preseason, wouldn't that be nice? There will be some tough cuts to be made ahead of the season opener against Arizona, as, despite the depth, none of the presumed backups, aside from Perine, likely has any trade value. Welcome to the Redskins, Derrius Guice. Hopefully you bring a good attitude and not much baggage with you to our nation's capital. The unexpected third-round selection, the Redskins ended up with a third. With the 74th pick, the Redskins chose, wait for it, Da'Ron Payne. Yeah? I'd never heard of him either. Da'Ron Payne. Since the Redskins had traded away their third-round pick and hadn't replaced it before Friday, I guess it's not surprising that none of the entrants put Da'Ron Payne's name in their Pick 3 contest entries. Still, the 32 entries contained the names of over 200 players in a draft that will see only 256 players' names called. You might have expected at least one of the 32 entrants to accidentally put Payne on his entry, you know, an infinite number of monkeys with typewriters for an infinite number of years, and all that. Not that I'm suggesting any of the contest entrants are monkeys. But the truly telling evidence that Da'Ron Payne was flying under the radar is that when I went looking for a draft profile for the guy written by Cadillactica, I couldn't find one. My feelings at that moment must have been akin to the way Dorothy felt when she got the peek behind the curtain and found out that the Wizard of Oz was human after all. What I did find about Da'Ron Payne when I went looking was this quote that I read on his NFL.com draft profile: "This is one of the most interesting tackles because he has potential. Some of these tackles, like the UCLA kid, Colton Miller, they aren't going to get much better. This kid just needs more experience in coaching and I think he will be a starter down the road." NFC team offensive line coach sounds like the perfect fit for a team with both starting tackles returning from injury, whose franchise left tackle is nearly 30 years old, with a ton of wear. When you factor in the possibility that the current swing tackle, Ty Nsika, is on a one-year contract and may very well get preseason work at left guard, well, having a raw but talented OT with all the measurables seems like the perfect gift under the tree from Santa, made all the sweeter by the fact that the Skins didn't have a third-round pick when the Friday session of the draft started. It was like the Redskin front office sprinkled a little fairy dust, wished upon a star, and were rewarded with a magical third-round pick that turned into an offensive lineman that the franchise needed. Here's one more quote from that NFL.com profile to whet your appetite for our newest offensive lineman, Da'Ron Payne, 3-year starter with experience taking snaps at both tackle spots. Payne possesses good overall athleticism and foot quickness with the arm length NFL evaluators covet. He needs to improve his upper body strength in order to make better use of his length in pass protection and to help with redirect blocks. If Payne can improve his anchor and functional power, he could become an average starter, but if not, he will be a swing tackle trying to hold off competition for his job. 3 standings with the Friday night's draft action in the books. Here are the standings at the top of the Pick 3 board, with 5 draft selections still to come for the Redskins. 1 in each round until the 7th, when the Redskins have 2 picks. 22 out of 32 entrants have scored, with 8 of them having named both Payne and Guice. 3 entrants, Anubis 31, Skins Stigl 42, and Deboricum, are tied at the top of the leaderboard by virtue of having correctly predicted the Redskins' first and second round selections. It's harder to make accurate predictions as the draft progresses, but the rewards for correct guesses predictions get increasingly higher, so all 32 entrants are still very much in the running for the win. After all, a correct prediction in the final 2 rounds is rewarded with 20 or 25 points, so a single correct late-round projection can vault a player to first place in victory. Points for the correct player in the correct round. Round 1 equals 6 points, round 2 equals 8 points, round 4 equals 13 points, round 5 equals 16 points, round 6 equals 20 points, round 7 equals 25 points. If a player on the entrants list is selected in a different round than predicted, the entrant will earn 5 points, regardless of which round the player is drafted in, and regardless of the reason for the difference in round. Saturday. Barring any further trades, the Redskins have 5 picks remaining on Saturday. Having traded away pick 13 overall, Da'Ron Payne, DT, Alabama round 2 pick 27, no. 59 overall, Derrius Guice, RB, LSU round 3, pick 10, 74th overall, Da'Ron Christian, OT, Louisville round 4, pick 9, no. 109 overall, round 5 pick 26, number 163 overall, round 6, pick 31, no. 205 overall, round 7, pick 13, number 231 overall, round 7, pick 23, no. 241 overall, according to SB Nation. These are the players still remaining from their initial top 140 players. Note that Maurice Hurst is the player who left the scouting combine due to a medical red flag about his heart. He may not be on any team's draft board at this point. 17. Maurice Hurst, DL, Michigan 47. Tim Settle, DL, Virginia Tech 56. Tyrell Crosby, OT, Oregon 63. Jalen Samuels, TE, WR, RB, FB, North Carolina State 73. Equanimous Street, Brown, WR, Notre Dame 74. Jamarco Jones, OT, Ohio State 75. Ogbanya Okoronkwo, Edge, Oklahoma 78. Deshaun Hand, DL, Alabama 79. Duke Ejiofor, Edge, Wake Forest 82. Deshaun Elliott, S, Texas 83. Josie Jewell, LB, Iowa 84. Tarvaris McFadden, CB, Florida State 85. Marcus Allen, S, Penn State 86. Nick Nelson, CB, Wisconsin 87. Ian Thomas, TE, Indiana 89. Hercules Matoffa, Edge, Washington State 90. Nick DeLuca, LB, North Dakota State 91. Shaquem Griffin, LB, Central Florida 95. Josh Sweat, Edge, Florida State 96. Deon Cain, WR, Clemson 99. Troy Fumagalli, TE, Wisconsin 101. John Kelly, RB, Tennessee 103. Holton Hill, CB, Texas 104. Marcel Aitman, WR, Oklahoma State 105. Nyheim Hines, RB, North Carolina State 106. Kevin Tolliver, CB, LSU 107. Jeff Holland, Edge, Auburn 108. Poona Ford, DL, Texas 109. Jannard Avery, LB, Memphis 110. Quentin Meeks, CB, Stanford 111. Quinn Blanding, S, Virginia 112. Kentavia Street, Edge, North Carolina State 113. Auden Tate, WR, Florida State 114. Christopher Herndon, TE, Miami 115. Andrew Brown, DT, Virginia 117. Deshaun Hamilton, WR, Penn State 118. Taylor Hearn, G, Clemson 120. Durham Smythe, TE, Notre Dame 121. Jordan Leslie, WR, UCLA 122. Mark Walton, RB, Miami 123. Jamon Moore, WR, Missouri 125. Armani Watts, S, Texas A. Simi Cobbs Jr., WR, Indiana 134. Anthony Averett, CB, Alabama 135. Christian Sam, LB, Arizona State 136. Michael Dixon, P, Texas 137. Alan Lazard, WR, Iowa State 138. Tony Brown, CB, Alabama 139. Trey Quinn, WR, SMU 140. Trey Flowers, S, Oklahoma State. Day 3, rounds 4 through 7 went, Saturday, April 28 at 12 p.m. Eastern Time per pick. 5 minutes for rounds 4 to 6, 4 minutes for round 7. TV channels, ESPN, ABC. 57%, 287 votes, 40%, 203 votes, 1%, 8 votes, 0%, 4 votes, 0%, 0 votes, 502 votes total. Vote now. This poll is closed. 8% 34 votes, 10% 43 votes, 12% 51 votes, 24% 101 votes, 13% 58 votes, 18% 77 votes, 12% 52 votes, 416 votes total. Vote now. This poll is closed. 14% 58 votes, 25% 104 votes, 4% 17 votes, 3% 15 votes, 4% 20 votes, 2% 12 votes, 44% 183 votes, 409 votes total. Vote now.